Is premature ejaculation linked to fear of intimacy? I'm Dr. Becky Spellman, I'm a psychologist, and I'm going to share some insights with you. Premature ejaculation can be linked to fear of intimacy, although that's not always the reason for premature ejaculation. But the reason why it can sometimes be linked to fear of intimacy is that when someone fears intimacy, they experience heightened arousal. So essentially, the fight or flight response in the body gets activated. The person essentially is feeling more nervous, more under pressure in this situation because sexual intimacy is closeness. And when someone fears closeness with another person, they experience this fight or flight, which means they want to get out of this situation faster, which is why they ejaculate prematurely. Now, this is all happening on a subconscious level, but essentially, a person who has premature ejaculation for these very psychological reasons is going to be rushing during sex. They are going to be acting in a very speeded up kind of way. They're not going to be in the present moment. They're not going to be paying close attention to their partner. They're not going to be a very sensual person. They will come across as potentially very distracted, like they're in a hurry, like they're in a rush, and their body follows suit. And this is because they want to get the act over as soon as possible. Even if they don't know it on a conscious level, they feel like they want to get it over because the faster they can get away from a deeply intimate situation, the faster they feel more comfortable again. So you're probably going to find with this individual that their aftercare might be kind of minimal. They might check their phone after sex. They might avoid getting really close. They might avoid deep conversations after sex. You're going to find someone who is a little bit closed off, and they're going to be showing telltale signs of being emotionally unavailable, essentially. And while they might not really come across like they're afraid of intimacy and they may never share this with you, you will know that they are not as present in this situation as they could be. And there's no shame to be felt in relation to having premature ejaculation for this reason at all, particularly if someone is motivated to change something about it and they're able to be vulnerable enough to have conversations with their intimate sexual partners about this topic. Then everything can be changed, everything can be turned around. Unfortunately, some people who have this problem are so ashamed of it that they don't really want to face it, or it's very difficult for them because, of course, in facing it, they have to face their worst fear, intimacy. If you have any questions about this topic, let me know.